Good afternoon, everyone. This is Mike O'Malley here with the severe weather outlook and discussion for November 2nd, 2022, around 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We have a lot to talk about this afternoon, including a potential significant severe weather event shaping up across portions of the traditional tornado alley this week. So let's go and jump straight into everything. Taking a wide look across the United States today, we notice that there's a storm system right now ongoing across portions of the northwestern United States. This is actually what's going to be responsible for setting up this potentially significant severe weather event ongoing tomorrow and Friday across portions of Texas, Oklahoma, and the traditional tornado alley regions. This could be something to monitor, and this could be a very substantial event. So let's go and look at what could happen. So firstly, this is the day 2 categorical outlook. We have a slight risk for severe storms from about Texas, Oklahoma into portions of Kansas. You can see here just to the northwest of Oklahoma City, around near Lubbock, Texas, all the way up through portions of Kansas as well. And we could be even seeing a tornado threat materialize. Looking at the tornado risk for tomorrow, we can see that there is a 5% area from just to the east of Amarillo, Texas, through about Woodward, Texas, and Wichita, Kansas. There is that 5% tornado risk, indicating the potential for a heightened risk there. And this may even get upgraded to a 10%. Of course, 5% chance means that there's a 5% chance of a tornado within 25 miles of a given point. And then on day 3, Friday, we have a slight risk for severe storms from about Oklahoma City through about Corpus Christi and Houston, Texas. And this also includes the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex region. And this actually could be the higher end of those 2 days, with the potential for maybe even a significant tornado or two somewhere within that slight risk region. So synopsis-wise, we can take a look at this severe weather event here shaping up, and we're looking right now at the current 2-meter dew points overlaid with the infrared satellite and mean sea level pressure. We notice that there already is return flow ongoing across portions of Texas and Oklahoma today. We notice that those dew point values are creeping up from the lower end 40s now into the 50s across portions of Texas, especially down there in southern Texas, and that will continue to increase throughout the day today. As that gradient tightens up, you start to get more influx of that moisture from the Gulf and Caribbean, and then that will continue in through Friday. And we can really see what's responsible for this upcoming severe weather event. We've got this trough in the 500 millibar range here digging in. We can see this is the GFS 500 millibar heights and wind. This trough digs in and it amplifies, and it's at its strongest around New Mexico and Arizona as this full-fledged trough, and then it starts to shear out across portions of Texas and Oklahoma as it moves eastward, and that's what's going to give a very significant amount of upper level energy. You've got wind in the upper levels that are over 90 to 100 knots at 500 millibars, more than sufficient for ongoing severe weather and convective forcing. If we look at the NAM dew point forecast, we can see how these dew point values surge northward as we go throughout the remainder of today in through tomorrow and Friday. And especially on Friday, those dew point values get well into the high-end 60s range across portions of southern Texas. And that's why I say Friday is probably going to be the biggest severe weather episode day, really, of this event. And you'll probably even see an enhanced risk for portions of Texas with these dew point values creeping up. You've got that dry line and cold front. It's going to be a pretty nasty setup. Looking at the instability forecast coming off of the NAM 3 kilometer, we're looking at the Cape value, and we can see that instability will increase to about 1,500 to about 2,000 ml Cape across portions of Texas and Oklahoma on Thursday. And this will likely set the stage for an ongoing severe weather event then tomorrow. But Friday seems to be the biggest day of them all, with instability values over 3,000 in some locations. And lastly, we can look at the 0 to 3 kilometer shear and precipitation forecast off of the NAM 3 kilometer. We notice that these shear values will be exceptionally high across portions of Texas and Oklahoma as we progress throughout the day tomorrow. And then into the day on Friday, that value of shear continues to increase across portions of Texas. And you kind of get these little prefrontal convective cells that end up developing And although the NAM 3 kilometers suggest more of a linear upscale growth rather than discrete modes, any semi-discrete or discrete supercells in this environment would easily have the potential to put down a significant tornado or two. And of course, QLCS tornadoes are a problem as well. So certainly be safe out there. There could be a significant severe weather event across portions of Texas, especially on Friday. Would not be surprised to see this go to an enhanced risk. All right. So that being said, of course, I am Michael O'Malley. Have a great rest of your afternoon and evening, and I'll talk to you guys again some more tomorrow.